In the back, Gin and Juice jumped Ricky Starks and beat him up. But he's been listening to our criticism because Starks didn't go down. He just crouched over and let these two guys just beat on him, but he never actually, I don't think, went down. And then FTR was coming back from the ring, and they happened by and saved him.
Hey, you want to talk about a team to put in there with FTR? There you go. Let's see what they could do. Juice Robinson and Jay White.
Gin and Juice and FTR. But they're going to be beating up Ricky Starks for the next 10 years. And that's where then Jericho and Saraya cut the promo in the back about a mixed tag team match. And that wasn't bad enough because then Jericho starts throwing a fake temper tantrum and picking up stuff off a table sitting next to him and throwing it down. And you can tell it's set there specifically for him to throw. And then some fucking guy with this building shirt, security, building employee comes in and says, "Sir, you're going to have to calm down." And Jericho throws a fireball in his face and yells, "I'm a wizard, bitch." So I just talked about and laughed about that they shot an angle on a pay-per-view to come back with a more attractive match on free television for the first time in wrestling history. And at the same time, now they're just wasting angles on civilians. Who gives a shit whether he sets this guy on fire or not? Nobody even knows who he is. And again, I got almost a dozen legitimate death threats for throwing a fireball in Ronnie Garvin's face. And nobody by the end of this show remembered that fucking, Arnold Finster even got a fireball in the face. What? It's just so he can fucking use his flash paper.
And this is the guy giving young wrestlers advice. That's the problem. There are too many young wrestlers who think if a veteran stops and talks to them and tells them something to do that it's right. But Chris Jericho shows time after time after time, and with the results to prove it, that his ideas are terrible and they never help anybody. And at this point, you want to talk about something that reeks of desperation. His stuff, all of a sudden he needs to throw a fireball at some idiot in the back? It's a waste. It's a waste. It's just a waste.
He should have said before he threw it, he should have said, "Hey, Derek."
See, that would have gotten a pop. At least our audience would have reacted.